Hello, welcome back to Average Gamer Plays Factorio. Now I've done a little bit of tidying up on the blueprint that I was working on. I've still not made it into an actual blueprint, but I've been tweaking the layout of the pipes and everything, feeding everything in. So over here, where I'm thinking of building it, there's a decent part of a lake there that I didn't fill in with landfill, so I'll be able to get all the water I need from that. I might still see if I can find a mod or whatever that just lets me dig up a trench of landfill. We'll see how it goes. But I think from the size of this half octagon here, I need to have 2 trains coming in for iron plate and crude oil, and 3 trains going out for sulfur, sulfuric acid and lubricant. So if I put down a 3, if I still do it as 3 in, but I can change the in and outs to see, that doesn't quite match up. If I change it to 3 in from the left and rotate that round, that still doesn't match up. That's a little bit frustrating. I mean, I might have to sort of manually put it all together. What I was in the middle of doing was just changing one of these stations to be a fluid unload station, but I don't have any I've not made a fluid station on this side of things before. In fact, I don't think I actually have any fluid stations on the main base at all yet, because all the oil that I'm getting in, I'm just pumping in from over here. I don't think I'm actually using any fluid trains at all at the moment. So I was just about to wander over to get some fluid trains, fluid wagons, so I could practice and build that. I thought I'd start recording because I was actually building it, but I don't know at the moment whether it's actually going to fit in here, unless I do another custom. See, I can copy and paste the stacker. Of course, it could be that these squares. So that is, yeah, that was 4 in from the right. Let's just practice it up here. 4 in from the right, and then 4 in from the left. And then let's just wander over there and see what it looks like. I don't want to be building any of this. Oh, my Spidertron spots were still on, okay. But they still overlap, and that's not what I wanted. So how did I get those to overlap? Unless they were... Unless these squares aren't square. That is a possibility. Fairly sure they are, though. Right, so let's just have another little thing. There is my octagon. If I go for 4 in from the left, how did I do it? I had them coming in down there. And then 4 in from the right. Rotate that round. Now that is interesting, because that does line up. Mind you, it lines up there with those being on the same side like I've got here. So that's fine. 4 in from the left and 4 in from the right. So what if I do four in from the left, and we have it round this way. And then 4 in from the right. We have that round that way. It doesn't line up. Squares aren't square. That is interesting. Oh. Okay. That is curiously interesting. It means that my designs aren't or won't be symmetrical. Now, is that going to be a problem if I... So these are only going to really work if they come in and out on one of the vertical sides of an octagon. They're not going to work on the horizontal side of an octagon because it's a different length. Normally that's not going to be a problem until I want to try and build something in one of these half octagons. So I might just abandon the idea of doing the half octagons and build the whole thing in let's delete that tag there, let's delete that tag there, because we've got red and green science there. So if I build this sulfur and sulfuric acid, instead of building it down here in this half octagon, I build it over here in this whole octagon. I can get the trains in and out next to each other like I've already got round here for the green science and the red science, because they line up on that side of the octagons. That is interesting. So no wonder my power poles and signals didn't line up when I tried to make this blueprint in the first place. I might still be able to do it if I just move everything up a little bit. I only need sort of 2 in on one side and 3 out on the other. So I might be able to sort of fudge it round. I don't need to get I mean, ideally I'd like to have one blueprint that I can just sort of stamp down and it'll go wherever I want to put it. But I might have to customize and tweak this one a little bit. Because this has only got 2 stations on it, I wish I knew how to turn off the robo port. I mean, I could just sort of take its robots off him. Confiscate these robots, and then I turn my robo port off, and then nothing gets built. Okay. So let's just take all that up for a minute. No, let's just control exit all. See, I could be able to sort of move that up a little bit over there because there's only 2 stations involved. We could have that a little bit further over there like that. That over there like that. We'll just take out the ghosts for this because that's just a bog standard rails out. And then we need a blueprint for three in from the right, and then I can change this to be a 3 out. So I need to have one of these stations being items for the sulfur, and the other two I need to convert into fluids. So I can take out a lot of these, and I'll take out those, and I can take out a lot of that. Right. That I can tweak to just have them on the same line. That's okay. We'll be able to do that. Okay. Alrighty, let's head back into my sandpit world for a minute and pick up this blueprint and stamp it down over here and see what it looks like. 5k science, sulfur, etc. You see there's plenty of space for that in there, to be honest. So yeah, that will just go down. Let's zoom out a little bit here. So I've got the oil coming in. Yeah, I'll have to, you know, I can even there should be plenty of space in there for more than one of those if I need to. So let's put it down over here a little bit. Yeah, let's do it a little bit down there because I want to have enough space to, if I've got the oil coming in at the top, I don't want to sort of have to weave, because you can't get the pipes to go diagonally, so I'm going to have to go sort of down and across, and I don't want to have to keep changing direction too many times. Because the oil train comes in at the top and then the oil comes into the refineries at the bottom. And even if I rotate that round 180 degrees, I'm still going to have a similar issue with like the water or something else. So, although I could, if I just do it like, no. I'll do it down this way and I'll do it sort of down at the bottom here. And then I'll have enough space to do another one over here if I need to. That's alright. That we can do, and then I can get all my water to come in from over here. I think I needed about 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I can get 8 offshore pumps, and then I'm not worried about running out of water because each one is only providing a very small section of the factory. Okay, so that will be rails in. So I was in the middle of trying to design a fluids station, and I need to do fluids in and fluids out. And I don't know yet whether, I mean that one for the sulfur can stay at the back there. I mean it's using up a few extra belts. I might sort of tweak the belt layout over there. So let's go back to the main base and pick up some fluid wagons. I might need sort of lots and lots of these. Whereabouts are they? I might even making fluid wagons over here because lots of cargo wagons. I might not even be making any, so let's have a look at the logistics. Fluid, nothing. Wagon, just cargo wagons. Okay. How do we make fluid wagons? And is it worth setting up an assembler or... Right, I will set up an assembler, but I'll use the bots and a requester chest to sort it out. So we'll have assembly 3 making fluid wagons. Yes, I do have a requester chest on me. We'll have took them off the hotbar, but we can still have those there. I don't have any red chests on me, but I have thousands of them in there. And then we'll have I might need quite a few of these, so we'll have a whole row of those, and everything gets going. Look at that. That's interesting. Is that now I've changed? Okay, well we'll have right, we won't have that requesting those, but there is a pipe of them. There is a belt of them just here, so well, that's interesting. Oh right, were they on the building train, but they were never ever... Yeah, it was all part of the standard building train setup. Okay. That's alright, because I probably will have lots of fluid wagons eventually. Fluid trains anyway. Okay. So what I was trying to do earlier, let's just build a line there. I don't think I've got any LTN stations on me, or even any normal stations. However, I do have a normal station, but let's just, for the sake of argument, put a station down over there. Right, so we have 3 wagons, 3 locos. We will then have 8. That's normal pumps, right? So they will go. See, I don't know how many pumps to have. I don't have any storage tanks on me at the moment, do I? Because I put them all down. Okay, I don't think, did the Spidertron request any? Doesn't look like it did. Right, so I will have a request for 50 of those. I wonder if there's going to be some over at this original building train. Right, what do I have over here? Can I use? Probably need lots of beacons. LTN Combinator is useful. Actually, I'll pick up those as well. Don't need anything from there. Some stations and stuff there. We'll have those beacons. Right. Do we have anything here where we can request storage tanks? Yes, we do. And then we've got, we'll have the oil refineries. Oh, don't necessarily need the well, yeah, let's pick those up again. I didn't mean to pick everything up. Is the oh right. Did I take this stop off? Yes, I probably did. Right, building train mega base. So that can come over. Okay. So I now have 50 storage tanks. That's good. Oh, I think I just wandered over here manually, didn't I? Ah, okay. Not to worry. I think that was off and I just turned it back on again by mistake, but still. Sort of like the idea of having basically lots and lots of storage tanks over here. Am I going to have to... Let's do something like that to get those all linked together. So, let's have a think. Shall I now try to get this lot built? Okay. So I need 100 and, at least 100 beacons, at least a couple of hundred speed modules then. That is a manual mode for a minute. Let's just make sure we're picking up. Right, we'll have all the modules off it. We'll have all the beacons. I don't think I need any more oil refineries, but we'll have a few more. Pipes and undergrounds. Right, so we still need lots of beacons. Right, so I've got 20 beacons on me. I need a few more than that now, I think. Still need 43 beacons. Is there anything else I could pick up while I'm here? Have I got any spare? Some rails on there we can take. Still need more beacons. Substations instead of... Oh, that's annoying. Oh, hang on a minute. He still has 10 beacons. I still have 30 beacons. Okay. Right. Nothing is outstanding there. Okay, now then. I think I need to have put that down there. I can squeeze that in. Okay. Eight offshore pumps there. Slightly annoying. We'll do it that way around. Right, so we need this one to come. Over there. We weren't doing any more research. Let's keep that going. I noticed the old research had finished, but I didn't realise we hadn't had anything else queued up. I mean, this is going all around the houses, but it's fine. And a few pumps here and there. I'm sure we'll be able to keep that going. So, yeah, we need to have. Let's have a pump coming out of each set of tanks, I think. And I don't know if this is overkill or not, but now, to keep the trains moving, I wonder if it's worth having another set of storage tanks, just so that when the storage tank can hold 25,000, I think, which is the same as a wagon. So even this is going to have enough buffer for 2 wagons. For 2 trains. Plus I've got the 4 stackers here. I'll see how I get on. I'll see how I get on with that. So that should unload into these wagons, and it should so that is connected to there. That is going to be a requester, and it's going to request 50,000, shall we? No, a train holds 200,000. So we'll request a train full. 25, 50, 100, 200. That requests. Right, that will hold 400,000, I think. And we're going to request 200,000, which is a train full. I haven't really got anything to use as fuel, so I'll go and nick a couple of what we're missing there. Oh, we had the LTN train stop. Okay. Right, well I'll take a break for now. I'll finish wiring this up because I've got to wire up the outputs of all this into the other trains. I've got to get yeah, some fuel for the trains. I've got to actually set some supply stations for the oil. And we do have quite a bit of. That's interesting. So I could even, let's just have a little look. How could I actually squeeze some pump jacks onto this lot right in the middle of can't put a pump jack on that one or on that one, so I can put a pump jack on a few of them. It might not be worth the effort, but I can certainly get pump jacks on all of these, and I might even just be able to bring those in on the pipes instead of through the train. And that is quite a sizable that's 10,000%, so that's quite a sizable oil field, that one. Okay. Alright, I'll set that up to supply this. I mean, I might as well add some more pump jacks onto a few of these if I can fit them in, might as well. It's just sort of 2 or 3 that I can't reach. Okay. And then there is, so that and that I'm doing something with. There's more oil. I think that's another decent sized patch. I can set up a train to bring the oil in from there quite easily. And 11,500, that's a decent size. So there's plenty about that I can use. Even if it takes them a while to fill up a train, the trains will still come in and sort of drop everything off over here where it will all get used up. So that's fine. That's fine. We'll do that. I'll set up, I'll pipe this one in from here and here. I might get all the pipes to just come straight up that way and then across, because I don't want them to get in the way of any other potential smelters. I'm going to put a brick smelter in for the purple science, and I also need to make quite a few steel smelters over here. I've not done anything on that side of things yet. But again, we've got plenty of iron coming in, and the steel smelters that I've already set up over in the main base, they sort of occupy the same amount of space. You just need more width, I think, on them, but they're the same height as a normal row of smelters, so they can still go in along here. It'll just be a little bit wider. So that's cool. There's plenty of ores around for me to tap into. So okay, I will finish building that next time round. I'll set up some more miners for brick, and I'll set up some more smelters for steel, because I don't need steel just yet, but I will do very, very soon. And in fact, there's another little bit of oil there as well. Actually, let's... I didn't even spot that one when I first put it in. Still squeeze. Can't put, well, I could if I just moved that one down a little bit. I can get another 7 pump jacks in on that lot. That's all right. I mean, I'm not bothered about beaconing the whole lot, because there's going to be plenty of other oil coming in, but I can have a few coming in off pipes and a few coming in off the train, and we should be all good. I don't want to limit myself to just having a whole plant just relying on one oil field or whatever, because they do deplete over time. So we need to make sure that we're getting oil in from plenty of other places, and there's plenty of space over here if I want to duplicate this plant and have another one over that side. That'll work quite nicely. So yeah, I shall tidy that up next time round. So for now, it's time for me to say see you next time.